You have two ages, the one on your ID and the one inside your cells. Most men have no idea which one is actually running their body. In 2023, Stanford researchers analyzed biological aging across the lifespan and found something that nobody warned men about. Biological age doesn't decline gradually. It accelerates in bursts, and the first major burst happens right around 40. That means two men, same birthday, same lab results on paper. One could be aging at the rate of a 35-year-old, the other at the rate of a 58-year-old. Your doctor doesn't test for this, your annual physical doesn't catch it, and the standard blood panel your insurance covers was never designed to measure it. What science has developed, and what most physicians still don't order, is a set of biomarkers and tests that reveal your biological age, not as a concept, as a number. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what those tests are, what they measure at the cellular level, and what it means if your biology is running significantly ahead of your calendar. This is Hidden Health Protocol. I'm Dr. Nathan Cole. And what I'm about to show you is not part of your annual checkup, but it should be. Let's start with the distinction that changes everything. Chronological age counts time. It's a clock on the wall. It moves the same speed for everyone, regardless of what's happening inside your body. Biological age measures something completely different. The actual functional state of your cells, your organs, and your DNA. It reflects how fast you are aging, not how long you have lived. A study published in Nature Aging in March 2026 followed participants over 24 years and found something striking. The speed at which your biological clock advances over time is a significantly stronger predictor of mortality than your chronological age alone. In other words, it's not just where your biological age is today, it's whether it's accelerating. And here's what matters for men specifically. Research consistently shows that men who feel tired, mentally foggy, or physically weaker in their 40s are frequently aging faster at the cellular level than their labs suggest. Their testosterone panel says normal, their CBC says fine, but their biological age tells a different story entirely.
The most clinically validated method for measuring biological age is called an epigenetic clock. Here's the mechanism. Your DNA contains millions of sites where small chemical tags called methyl groups can attach and detach. This process is called DNA methylation. It doesn't change your genetic code, but it changes which genes are active and which are silent. These methylation patterns shift with age in highly predictable ways. Scientists identified specific sites in the genome that change at a consistent rate and built algorithms that read those patterns to calculate your biological age. The most advanced version currently available is called Dunedin Pace. Unlike older clocks that give you a static number, Dunedin Pace measures your pace of aging, how fast you are moving through your biological clock right now. A study published in eBiomedicine in December 2025 found that smoking, elevated blood glucose, high BMI, and poor blood pressure control all accelerate Dunedin Pace scores, while regular physical activity and dietary improvement slow them. This matters because it means your biological age is not fixed. It responds to what you do, but you cannot intervene on something you're not measuring.
Now, an epigenetic clock test, companies like MyDNAage or TallyAge, runs between $200 and $400. It's not covered by insurance. Most people won't order it today. But there are 3 biomarkers available in standard blood work that, when interpreted together, give a remarkably accurate picture of your biological aging status, and almost no physician frames them this way. First, GlycanAge. Not a standard panel, but worth knowing. It measures the glycan coding of your IgG antibodies. Glycan patterns shift with immune aging and chronic inflammation. Population data shows GlycanAge correlates more strongly with biological aging than most other single markers. It's available commercially and takes a finger prick. Second, hsCRP, high sensitivity C-reactive protein. This is available on most standard panels, but almost never ordered as part of an annual checkup unless you ask for it. hsCRP is a marker of systemic inflammation. Chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the primary accelerators of biological aging, so much so that researchers now call it inflammaging. An hsCRP above 1.0 milligrams per liter in a man under 50 is not fine. It is a signal that something is driving cellular aging faster than it should be. Third, fasting insulin, not glucose, insulin. Most panels measure fasting glucose, which is already a lagging indicator. By the time glucose is elevated, insulin has typically been dysregulated for years. Fasting insulin above 8 millieus per liter in the presence of normal glucose is a pattern strongly associated with accelerated biological aging, metabolic dysfunction, and earlier onset of age-related disease. None of these three markers are exotic. They exist. They are measurable. Your doctor simply never frames them as a window into how fast you are aging.
So let's talk about what this actually means in practice. If you want to know your biological age, start with what you can get today. Ask your physician for hsCRP, fasting insulin, and a full lipid panel that includes ApoB. These three together will give you a functional baseline that goes far beyond what your standard annual blood work captures. If you want to go deeper, consider a Dunedin pace test or a GlycanAge test. Both are commercially available, non-invasive, and backed by peer-reviewed validation. Now, what actually moves these numbers? The research from eBiomedicine is direct on this. The modifiable behaviors with the strongest impact on biological age are resistance training, blood glucose stability, sleep quality, and reduction of chronic inflammation. That's not a supplement protocol. That's a biological mechanism. Men who implement structured resistance training 3 times per week show measurable improvements in epigenetic clock scores within 12 to 16 weeks. Continuous glucose monitoring studies show that flattening post-meal glucose spikes has a direct impact on Dunedin pace scores. The biology responds, but it responds to measurement first. You cannot slow something you have never measured, and most men have spent their entire adult lives measuring the wrong things.
Let me bring this together. You have 2 ages, the one your birthday measures and the one your biology is actually running on. Biological age is measurable. It's not a concept, it's a number. And research published in 2026 confirms that the pace at which your biological clock is accelerating is one of the strongest predictors of mortality we have. The markers that reveal it, epigenetic clocks, GlycanAge, hsCRP, fasting insulin, are available. They are not being offered to you because the system was not built to measure pace. It was built to diagnose disease once it has already arrived. What you do with that gap is a decision. I've left a link in the description.